Hello, my name is Deborah Schaefer. I'm a certified independent consultant for the PCLaw software. I'm going to talk to you about budgets, the use of budgets in PCLaw. There are two types of budgeting that PCLaw allows for. One is for the general ledger and one is for lawyers. So let's talk about the general ledger first. A general ledger budget allows you to put budgets in. Typically it's only done for income and expense accounts so that you can evaluate the current year's performance against projections or budgets that the firm has identified. A budget should be redone at the beginning of each fiscal year. Typically, a budget is calculated from the prior year's income statement. So you may know already that your health insurance is going to go up 5%, or that your professional liability insurance is going to go up a certain amount, or what your rent is going to be for a particular year. So for those expense items that you know what it's going to be, you can go ahead and enter those budget figures. As you can see, when you click, and let me just go there one more time, GL, budget figures, statement type would be income statement. I would determine which month I want to work on, or I could work on one fiscal year at a time. If I do a budget for 1 month, it's going to show me just the figures for that month. And it gives me the opportunity to load a budget from a closed month, to load a budget that's an average of the last 12 months closed, or once I've created one budget, I can load the budget from a prior year's budget. So when I come in, it shows me each individual GL account, and I can put in the budget for that particular account. So if I know what my payroll is going to be, I can put that in. As I said before, if I know what my insurance is going to be, my rent is going to be, perhaps my equipment lease, I'm going to put those numbers in. I can also enter the budget for a year at a time. And what I like about this is it allows you to see where you are for the whole year in your budget. Because typically what's going to happen is you're going to create a financial statement, an income statement, and I'm going to show you in a minute. You're going to use a template that allows you to compare the current month to the budget and then the year to date to the year to date budget. So I like doing the budgets by month. And again, you can fill in each. It's like a spreadsheet. You're going to fill in each square that you have an amount for, and you're going to go forward from there. And then you're going to save it, or you might want to save it as a particular thing, and then you have your budget. So as I mentioned, when you set up your budgets, you go to General Ledger, GL Statements, and when you come into the income statement, you're going to want to choose INC Budge, because that's going to show you your current year against your budget. So that is very important. If you're going to put a budget in, you want to report your performance based on those budget figures. One other thing I want to bring to your attention, because a lot of people don't even know that these statements exist, but this Income 12 and this Income 12 SM allows you to look at 12 months of activity at once on your income statement. And I think it's a very effective and good tool to use. So that is my budget for my general ledger. Now, if you choose to if you choose to create budgets for your lawyers, that is done under Tools, and that's done under Lawyer Budgeting. And what this allows you to do is to put in the number of hours that you expect each lawyer to work in a particular month. And you can do it for 1 month. You could choose which month you want to work on. And you could put a value to those hours based upon the lawyer's either average rate, or perhaps the lawyer only has one rate, but you'll have to work on that and that will be unique to each firm based upon the rates you have assigned to your lawyers. Now, once you've entered these budget figures, if the lawyers are looking at the calendar to see where they've entered their time, it will create a daily goal and tell you on what days you've met that goal and what days you haven't. And then you'll be able to get some reports during productivity that will show you budgeted hours versus actual hours. So again, the two places that you can work with budgeting is in the general ledger and based upon your timekeepers and the timekeepers' hours to be worked. My name is Deborah Schaefer, and this has been a session on budgeting. Thank you.